Runes are extremely important in Assassin's Creed Valhalla, but which ones are the best and which ones should you be farming for? Let's go ahead and talk about it. Esiva, this is LaserBolt, and welcome to today's video, guys. Today we're going to be talking about what I believe are the best runes in Assassin's Creed Valhalla. We're not going to tell you guys why they're the best and why I consider them to be the best, and how they're going to help your playstyle become extremely important. Now, if you're like me, you're trying to figure out exactly how to get more of the ones you want. Well, definitely check out my video that we recently put up on how to farm runes. That's going to help you guys get the ones I'm going to mention and also get the ones you want. As you guys know, one of the most important runes that's currently out there is the 14.9 health one. And that one's actually really good. But aside from the ones that we really know that are really good, like the ones that give you health, the ones that give you more damage, which ones are the ones that are going to give you more playability and help you in the long run when it comes to creating builds? That's going to be extremely important and fundamental. So if you guys are enjoying our Assassin's Creed coverage, do me the huge favor, guys, drop a like and drop a comment. But most importantly, subscribe to the channel, guys. 90% of you haven't subscribed. Johnny, I'm looking at you. Hit that sub and join the Bolt Nation. So let's go ahead and talk about exactly which ones are going to be better to enhance your abilities and give you more OP-ness when it comes to playing as Eivor in Assassin's Creed Valhalla. So we're going to start off with one of my personal favorites, and that is the Shadow Rune. The Shadow Rune is actually by far one of my favorite ones because every time I play Assassin's Creed, I like to be stealthy. And this one's actually going to give you a big boost when it comes to being stealthy, because some of you might just like go straight on guns, I would say guns blazing or axe blazing, and just attack every enemy that comes in your way. This one in particular gives you pretty much more assassination abilities and keeps you hidden in the shadows and gives you that stealth feature that is going to make it very fundamental when you want to play stealthy in the game. You're going to be able to use this one particular to stick in the darkness and use the Shadow Rune in your weapon to increase your stealth. That's going to make you super duper stealthy. People are not going to be able to spot you as easily. And if you stack a bunch of Shadow Runes, you guys are going to be extremely undetected when it comes to playing this game, which is basically the way I like to play. So Shadow Runes, definitely one of my personal favorites. Now, if you guys prefer to go axe blazing, there's two that I want to recommend. Let's start off with the first one, which is the Rune of Tactics. This one's actually pretty awesome, and this one goes very well with the armor set that I put out. That was the best armor set in Assassin's Creed Valhalla. You guys are definitely going to want to check out. I'll link it in the description and also in the annotations, because the Rune of Tactics gives you critical chance and also gives you even more critical damage. Now, if you pair this with the particular armor set that gives you more critical chance and also gives you more critical damage, you guys are going to be a major DPS machine. I'm actually working on putting a DPS build for you guys where we're going to be using these runes and we're going to be using that armor set together and pairing that with different weapons. And I'm telling you guys right now, you are going to be a heavy hitter, going to be doing a lot of damage, and that's going to be part of our DPS build. So if you guys want to put that DPS build together, start farming the Tactic Rune, and that's going to be pretty cool, because what this is going to do, it's going to increase your attack critical chance, allowing you to deal massive damage to your opponent during a quick battle. And it also gives you critical chance, which works across every weapon that you have in your inventory. So that's a really good one to have, and one that I recommend you guys should definitely try to farm. The next rune we're going to be talking about is the Rune of Force or Agility. Now, this one in particular, guys, is dependent on which option you want to go, because either you could go with the Force one, which you could change across every weapon, which is pretty awesome, right? You don't have to be tied down to a specific weapon, and it's going to count towards your heavy attack and your light attack. So that's going to be extremely awesome. And then the other one is the Rune of Agility. That's going to be helping you become very mobile. If you guys pair these two together, it's a nice combination specifically for some certain builds that's going to have you guys having both of those worlds, not only being able to attack with a heavy attack or with a light attack, but also giving you nice agility to move around your enemy and evade a couple of the shots that are coming your way. The next one I want to talk to you guys about is the Rune of Finesse, and this one's actually pretty good because this is the heavy hitter. This is like the Mike Tyson of runes, because what this does, it guarantees that one hit that you do is going to have a lot of punch. It's going to pack a lot of punch in that one, boys. And this one's actually pretty hard to get. I've been trying to farm this one, and I've come across only like 2 of them, but I'm still working on trying to get this one. I was gonna put this in my DPS build, but I think having critical chance and critical damage is very important. But this one in particular, guys, this is the heavy hitter, the Mike Tyson of runes. The reason why is because this is gonna allow you to do more critical damage with one hit. It's gonna allow you to actually put down and strike your enemy really heavy with the heavy damage attack. And this is actually very fundamental, especially if you pair this with the ability where you jump in the air and smash someone down. That's going to be crazy, crazy, crazy good on the amount you're going to be of damage you're going to be able to put this one. So I might work on a different build for this one where it's just going to be using that ability over and over and putting this rune together with a particular hammer, maybe. Should do pretty well. We're going to have to test that out and see how that goes. The next one is the Rune of Perfection, and this is actually pretty good because this one has a lot of critical chance. The Rune of Perfection actually increases your critical hit damage, which goes alongside any Rune of Finesse. So if you put those two together, you're going to be doing a lot of critical damage and a lot of critical hit chance, which is going to be extremely important. Like I said, sometimes pairing these runes makes for a perfect build when you're putting a build together. You'll be able to hit everything hard when you land a critical strike against your opponent, and being able to do more damage like this is great across all weapon types. That's one of the things that I like about the runes is the fact that you're not tied to a specific weapon and be like, oh, I can only use this one on this weapon, or I can only use this one on this armor. You actually are able to use them across the board. And that's what makes making builds really good for this game, because you can find the right armor piece, and you know that if you have a rune that's going to tie in perfectly with that, you're able to place it in there and get it going. The next one I want to talk to you guys, of course, is one that's going to be like the trolley rune. And the reason I call it trolley is because this is kind of mostly focused on being toxin, because it's the toxin rune. This is actually pretty good. What this is going to allow you to do, guys, it's going to allow you to do damage over time. So let's say you're running a poison build or a fire build. If you pair the toxin ruin with this, with the, with your combo, this is going to allow you to do damage over time. So let's say you have a really heavy enemy, someone's like 250, you're like 190, but you know you could get that one hit off, and you want to make sure that when you get that one hit off, you actually keep producing damage over time. That is what the toxin rune is going to allow you to do. It's going to allow you to do extra damage over time, and it's actually pretty good combo, especially if you put like a fire build or you put a poison build together, that you're able to poison the enemy once you hit them. That damage over time is going to get multiplied, and it's going to start ticking. It's actually going to make it really good. So you can put a poison build together, and you're going to be doing a lot of stuff. You can actually stack this alongside the burst ruin, and you could see poison and fire damage bring down the most like heavy enemies. I'll have a poison build or like a fire build for you guys pretty soon. So make sure you guys keep it locked on the channel. Overall, in general, guys, these are the runes I think are going to be like the best ones to have in the game, and put together with the perfect build would make a enjoyable game playthrough, depending on how you like to play. Let me know if there's a rune that I might have missed that you guys are like, you should definitely check this out, and this should definitely make it in the list. Please let me know in the comment section down below. Let me know which one's your favorite and what type of playstyle are you playing, and what type of build would you like to see first in the comment section down below. I hope you did enjoy this video. If you did, do me a huge favor, drop a like and drop a comment. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.